Have you ever wondered how we put a number on something as invisible as sound? It surrounds us constantly, from a gentle whisper to a roaring jet engine, but how do experts actually measure its intensity? Common sound decibel levels are determined by precisely measuring the sound pressure in the air. This measurement uses a logarithmic scale to reflect how our ears perceive loudness, allowing us to quantify the intensity of various sounds like conversations, traffic, or even music. The science behind this involves specialized equipment called sound level meters. These devices capture sound waves and convert them into an electrical signal, which is then processed to display a decibel reading. Because human hearing is not linear, meaning a sound that is 10 times more powerful does not sound 10 times louder, the decibel scale is logarithmic. This means a small increase in decibels represents a much larger increase in sound energy, which aligns with how our ears respond to changes in loudness. For example, an increase of just 10 decibels means the sound is actually 10 times more intense. Most measurements you see for environmental or occupational noise use something called a weighting. This adjusts the sound level meter's readings to match the human ear sensitivity to different frequencies, making it a good indicator of potential hearing damage. For very loud impact noise or peak sound pressure, you might also hear about C weighting, which gives a flatter response across frequencies and is useful for measuring the true peak of very loud, short bursts of sound. Understanding these measured decibel levels helps us know when our hearing might be at risk. Generally, sounds below 70 decibels, like a normal conversation, are safe. However, prolonged exposure to sounds above 85 decibels, similar to heavy city traffic, can start to cause hearing damage over time. You can often find general decibel levels for common environments and activities, which gives you a good benchmark. For instance, a lawnmower might register around 90 decibels, while a rock concert can easily exceed 100 decibels. Many smartphone applications claim to measure decibels, but remember these are often estimates and should not replace professional sound level meters for critical measurements. However, they can be a helpful guide for general awareness. Organizations like the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, or OSHA, and the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health, or NIOSH, have established guidelines based on these determined decibel levels. OSHA, for example, sets permissible exposure limits for workplaces to protect employees from excessive noise. Their recommendations highlight that noise exposure is not just about how loud a sound is, but also how long you are exposed to it. This concept is called time-weighted average. It is a sophisticated way to calculate a worker's average daily noise exposure, ensuring that even if sound levels fluctuate, overall risk is managed. Knowing how common sound decibel levels are determined empowers you to make informed decisions about your environment. By understanding that decibels are a logarithmic measure reflecting sound pressure and our ear's response, you can better identify potentially harmful noise and take proactive steps, like wearing hearing protection or reducing exposure time, to safeguard your invaluable hearing health for years to come.